Hey, it's Mike Chen. Thanks so much for watching Beyond Science. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the Beyond Science-y news items from last week, and we'll start off with this one. A few days ago, NASA's Van Allen probes, which are designed to study electrons and ions in space, reported that there is actually an artificial barrier surrounding Earth created by none other than, well, us, and we didn't even know we were creating it. This artificial barrier was the result of low-frequency radio communications created by human activity. Very low-frequency signals, or VLF, are often emitted by radio telescopes that have the task of contacting submarines in the ocean. But while most of the signals are sent down into the deep, dark waters, some signals also float into the atmosphere, resulting in something called a VLF bubble that surrounds the Earth. The VLF bubble extends all the way to the inner edge of the Van Allen radiation belts, which are three belts that have energetic charged particles held by Earth's magnetic field. The interaction between the VLF bubble and the radiation belts results in the artificial barrier that we're talking about. Phil Erickson, one of the scientists involved in the discovery, said a number of experiments and observations have figured out that under the right circumstances, radio communication signals in the VLF frequency range can in fact affect the properties of the high energy radiation environments around the Earth. In fact, if the VLF bubble did not exist, then we would be much closer to the radiation belt than we currently are. As shown in data from the 1960s, the Van Allen radiation belt was actually much closer to Earth back then than it is now. And I'm sure you're wondering right now, so what does this barrier actually do? Well, it's not going to protect us from a runaway asteroid or an alien proton torpedo attack, but the barrier is actually protecting the Earth from space radiation. Not only that, researchers also say that this barrier will be able to shield us from other dangers like coronal mass ejections, which are explosions that occur on the sun that may result in geomagnetic storms that can destroy communication satellites and power grids, as well as affect the weather in space. And scientists are now saying that the barrier could also potentially remove excess radiation around the Earth and are carrying out experiments as we speak.